Wow, another wonderful day out here on the desert. Oh my goodness, we cannot complain, can we?
No, we can't, and I've been working up an appetite. Oh.
Yes, he has. And anyway, I am Tamarra with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking, and this is my husband. We're out here at camp south of Quartzsite. Wonderful, wonderful weather. It is going to get a little warm, so we better enjoy this before we head on home to Wyoming. And of course, we're going to do a wonderful fun dish today, a one-pot meal, of course, in our 10-inch Dutch oven, which we have preheating over briquettes. The firewood is a little scarce out here, so we've been doing a lot of cooking with briquettes. And what this is my version of the most fabulous potato soup with sausage and onions and celery, all kinds of wonderful ingredients. So I'll be showing you putting this together here in a little bit.
Oh yeah, it is good, let me tell you.
Okay, I've got this all preheated now, and it is fairly warm. And we love to cook with Johnsonville sausages. And this is the Johnsonville garlic one, and oh my goodness, is this good. And I'm going to brown this. Yeah, we got a good hot Dutch oven going on here. I'm going to brown this, and if I need to drain off any grease, I will. But most of the time with these sausages, you do not have to drain it. And then after they get nicely browned, I'm going to add my celery and onions, and then we'll brown those, and then we'll add all the rest of the ingredients. Boy, do those smell good. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on because the wind's coming up a little bit here. Now just kind of help pull the heat in. You know what I always do ahead of time, which makes things so much nicer, is I prepare all my vegetables and everything ahead of time, put them in baggies. It just saves a lot of time. And there went about one medium onion, and I went ahead and diced, and there goes my bag. There about a cup of celery. Gotta make sure you get all that out of there. Anything you can do, especially when you're out camping ahead of time, just to make things easier, it just works out great. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes. And these are about 4 to 5 little medium-sized new potatoes, which I did not peel these. You don't have to peel them. It's got those wonderful, nice thin skins on them, and it just adds a little flavor. Oh my goodness, does this already smell wonderful. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back onto this and let it continue to brown. Oh boy, can you smell that? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I also wanted to tell you, if you subscribe, please, we would love it if you would hit that like button and leave us a comment. We love comments. It just helps us, give us a little feedback on what people think of our videos. And of course, what is really great, if you share this with your family and friends, so we get a lot more subscribers and viewers. It just makes things a lot more wonderful. You know, out here, there's so many wonderful places to go hiking and things to see. Up here in the background, you can see a road that goes up there, and you can go to the end of that road, and then you can hike up to Palm Canyon, which is that deep canyon up there, which we have done that several times in our life. Is it a wonderful, beautiful view, very, very fascinating. Beautiful this is. You know, I feel so fortunate to be out here and cooking in this beautiful area. What a beautiful outdoor kitchen I have where I should not be complaining. Okay, what I'm going to do here is add about a cup of frozen green beans. I told you this was my version of potato soup, a very hearty potato soup. We're going to do that. Then my only seasonings, because there was already garlic in those wonderful sausages, which as you can see, I did not have to drain those. They were not very much grease at all. I love to use this. It is called Alpine Touch. It's made in Montana. It's their pepper blend. And it is wonderful. You can use this in so many dishes. But if you go to our website, which is WyomingDutchOvenCooking.com, you can order a lot of the spices and cookware and things that we love to cook with. And I'm going to put a good teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. You know, we kind of like a little pepper there. And it's got a free user's guide at that website. It's got a free cookbook. And if you go there and order any of the wonderful things that we use, it just helps us, gives us a kickback, and helps support us, you know, and helps pay for all these wonderful videos that we put out. And I'm putting probably about a teaspoon of thyme in there. Now my liquid is going to be chicken broth, and I like to use this chicken broth, but you can use whatever you like. When I'm up home in Wyoming, I have more time, and I can make my own chicken broth, which is very, very easy and very, very healthy. That's probably enough. If I need to add more, I certainly can. And we're going to cook this at about 350 in this 10-inch Dutch oven for about an hour. We want all these vegetables to cook real well, get all these flavors going together. So we're going to put the lid back on and keep adding briquettes as needed. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. I know you're going to want to join us.
Okay, while the soup's cooking, I thought I'd take you out here and introduce you to some of these little cactuses that grow in this part of the country. And these I'm standing in between here are called teddy bear, cholla. And they're also known as jumping cactus. And you got to watch it when you're walking around here because they lose some of those little ends, and there's a little sharp cactus laying all over the ground here. That's why they call it jumping cactus, because you can be off over there and run into one of them and you'd swore it jumped over there and got you. And now I'd like to introduce you to one of the big boys of the desert. We got a real nice example here of a saguaro. As you can see, as I walk up, I'm about 6 foot tall. So you can see that they grow to some pretty good heights. And out here in the desert, it takes about 100 years before they start to put on a limb. So you can see that this old boy's been standing out here for an awful long time. And they will get bigger than this, but not a lot. They live to be several hundred years old. Then finally they succumb to the desert. That's all for now.
Doesn't this look absolutely yummy? I can't wait to try it, and the smell is incredible. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we are. And of course, now we're going to eat this wonderful hearty soup. And just remember, subscribe, hit that like button, and we have a video out every Tuesday. And of course, our motto is great food shared with family and friends equals great times. Until we meet again.